This is the AI News Flash for May 2nd, 2 a.m. UTC. First up, the U.S. Pentagon has signed AI deals covering classified data work with Microsoft, Amazon, Google, NVIDIA, and SpaceX, with strong emphasis on lawful use, according to the Washington Post and South China Morning Post. After the early year clash with Anthropic over supply chain risk designation, the Pentagon has pivoted to a parallel multi-vendor strategy. Google Cloud Gemini classified network deployment, OpenAI, and xAI Grok prior contracts all now sit alongside Microsoft, Amazon, NVIDIA, and SpaceX inside the same framework. The Department of Defense is locking in vendor redundancy and a unified military AI governance framework, refusing to depend on any single AI lab. Anthropic's red line refusal accelerated the multi-vendor era. Project Maven Smart System extends as commercial AI models go operational on classified battlefield workloads. This is the largest structural shift in national security AI procurement to date. Hyperscaler combined AI capex of $725 billion meets a rapidly expanding defense AI market, forming a new pillar of 2026 AI infrastructure investment justification. The U.S.-China AI arms race enters its next phase. Second, Chinese authorities have formally blocked Meta Platform's $2 billion acquisition of Manus, dealing a serious blow to Singapore's AI sanctuary strategy. Bloomberg reports exclusively Manus, a general-purpose AI agent company founded by Chinese engineers, relocated its headquarters from Beijing to Singapore in 2025, adopting the so-called Singapore washing playbook. Chinese-origin AI firms have been using Singapore as a refuge from U.S.-China decoupling pressure. Beijing is now asserting effective jurisdiction over Chinese-origin firms, regardless of legal address, sealing off the Singapore detour. Zuckerberg's superintelligence lab acquisition strategy takes major damage, and Chinese VCs and tech founders must rethink the Singapore as springboard model entirely. This case symbolically forces a global rethink of how the AI industry treats Chinese-origin capital and founders. The U.S.-China AI tech hegemony battle enters new territory with strategic value of Singapore and Hong Kong as neutral AI hubs now under fundamental reassessment. Third, Mistral AI has officially launched remote agent capabilities for Vibe, powered by the Mistral Medium 3.5 model. Remote agents are designed for long-horizon autonomous tasks running in the background and in parallel, covering coding, data analysis, and research workflows. Mistral steps directly into the agentic AI arena, where Claude Code, Codex, and Cursor Composer compete. The Mistral Medium 3.5 anchors Europe's sovereign AI strategy with a dual open-source and proprietary model, positioning Mistral as France's flagship independent AI lab with a $1 billion annual revenue target. The enterprise services layer becomes the differentiator. European AI sovereignty as a third pole between the US and China takes concrete shape. Agentic AI sees full European entry, and the Anthropic OpenAI duopoly faces a credible open-weight challenge from Europe. Fourth, Oregon State University has published new research warning of declining cognitive ability as AI use expands across STEM fields, KOIN.com reports. In science, technology, engineering, and math domains, daily generative AI use is showing signs of degraded problem-solving ability, weakened critical thinking, and impaired long-term memory consolidation. Students, engineers, and researchers habitually delegating to AI are losing reasoning skills as a result. The findings align with prior MIT Media Lab research showing consistent declines at neural, linguistic, and behavioral levels among ChatGPT users over 4 months. STEM education must urgently rebalance AI literacy with cognitive skill preservation, extending the BCG and Harvard Business Review Brainfly research thread. As the AI era labor market splits, the flip side of mandatory AI skills emerges as cognitive capital erosion. How educational institutions and companies design AI use guidelines that preserve cognition becomes one of the largest social debates of 2026. Fifth, South Korea's MOREH has demonstrated production-ready LLM inference on the Tenstorrent Galaxy platform, achieving NVIDIA DGX A100 class performance with improved cost efficiency. Morningstar reports, Tenstorrent's AI inference dedicated silicon, paired with MOREH's Korean software stack, delivers enterprise LLM inference at production-grade levels. A non-NVIDIA GPU path moves from demos to actual deployment. The AI inference market faces accelerating hardware diversification challenging NVIDIA's monopoly. Following Grok LPU, Cerebras, and Samba Nova, Tenstorrent now enters the commercial deployment stage in earnest. Significant cost structure improvement headroom opens for AI infrastructure. AI infrastructure is the largest 2026 investment theme, and non-NVIDIA inference hardware commercialization gives hyperscalers a real chip diversification option. The shift toward AI inference commoditization is now visible. That's all for this AI news flash.